Welcome back to New Day. So the latest edition of the Cleveland Review of Books is here. This journal publishes literary reviews, essays, interviews, and more. Billy Lennon and Alyssa Perry are joining us with the details on their 7th print issue. Congratulations, first of all, on that. Second of all, I think this is so great that we have you here to really just address what you guys do. I'm not sure if everyone really knows that we have something like this in Northeast Ohio. So could we have you, Alyssa, just explain kind of how this all came to be and what all you do review?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a journal of literary criticism, poetry, fiction, nonfiction, essay. We even have a crossword in our newest issue. But I guess as an overview for those who aren't really familiar with literary criticism, I think the commonplace is that it's a kind of someone sitting up on their high horse, kind of judging yes, no, yes, no. But we think of literary criticism actually as a creative, connective act, a way of readers and writers really attending to things that have been made and creating connections between literature, art, local history, current events, architecture, video games.
So it sounds far less like criticism and more like support of and getting these things out there maybe to more of a broader audience even as you're reviewing them.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a bad, it sounds like a really good thing versus what are they going to say about this particular art or journal that I created?
Yeah, throughout maybe like newspapers throughout the country, like book reviews have been kind of eliminated from their pages. And we see this too with the book review at the Washington Post was completely erased by their owner, Jeff Bezos. And so it's nice, we've been able to kind of fill that niche from Cleveland on a national level. Publishing book reviews like 3 times a week. So
3 times a week?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so what are you, are these from folks all over the country that you're reviewing, or is it all local based?
It's both, yeah. So we've recently had reviews of, for example, Courtney Morrow's new collection of poetry, and she's an important part of our literary community here. We'll have a criticism through interview of the extremely important artist Julia Zell Patton's work coming out soon. But we're also, writing about Midwest architecture, video games that everybody's experiencing all over.
Yeah, and we'll have like kind of Cleveland inflected funky reviews of like national titles that kind of stand up there with what the national outlets are doing. So like Ben Lerner's we just published a review of, he's a famous national writer. We just published a review of his most recent book. So it's not just local, even though we do focus on smaller presses based in the Midwest, university presses based in the Midwest.
So what is included in this newest edition?
Oh man, this new edition, maybe I already said.
Aside from the crossword puzzle.
Got a crossword,
yeah.
We've got poetry, we've got fiction, we've got essays that verge on fiction, we've got criticism that is in the form of bullet points and exhibits. A lot of work that is kind of shifting between genre and providing these fresh lenses on new texts, old texts. And there's some Cleveland boxing in here. There's an essay about art that touches on the Cleveland Museum of Art. All sorts of things.
And then Hillary Plum and Karen Balin are 2 really awesome local writers who have national importance. And there's a conversation between them in here.
So on all the interviews that you do are all written form, right? Is there a way, do you have a website that we also see anything? Is there video too linked to anything, or is it mostly all written form?
It's all in the written form right now, but we
do have a podcast.
You do?
We do, yeah.
What's your podcast?
It's just normal. I'll kind of interview one of our contributors about their piece. Maybe they can introduce it simply to a larger audience or get in deeper on something they weren't able to get to in the written work.
What's the podcast called?
It's
How
just
can they find it?
Cleveland Review of Books podcast.
Just the Cleveland Review of Books podcast.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you can also just go to their website as well, clereviewofbooks.com. And is that where they can buy this too?
Absolutely, yep. People can subscribe. They can also read online.
Also around town, Visible Voice, Max Backs in Coventry. Even this cafe, the Judith, carries us now.
We love the Judith.
Yeah.
They're in Ohio City, right?
Yep,
so
on
Judith,
Lorraine.
it's so beautiful.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's so cute. And that That's very fitting that they would have something like this in their place.
Mm-hmm.
It's very artsy, very beautiful, very European, and just cool. Everything
Oh,
about
yeah.
it. So that makes sense. You both are pretty cool too. Thank you so much for coming
Thanks for
in today.
having
Thank you for
us.
sharing this with us. Grab a hold of that newest edition and go to their website again for more information.